Welcome to our Business Owner's Guide videos. Section 5. Operations Management. Operations are the engine of your business. In this section, you'll reflect on the key questions that will help you streamline warehouses, orders, shipping, and supply chains. 5.1 Warehouse Setup and Management. What warehouse layout optimizes your picking and packing processes? How do you organize products for efficient storage and retrieval? What equipment and technology improve warehouse productivity? How do you maintain appropriate temperature and humidity controls? What safety protocols are in place for warehouse operations? How do you train warehouse staff on procedures and standards? What inventory organization system do you use? FIFO, LIFO, etc. How do you handle peak season capacity challenges? What metrics do you track for warehouse performance? How do you plan for warehouse expansion as business grows? 5.2 Order Processing Systems. What is your end-to-end order processing workflow? How have you automated order entry and processing? What systems integrate your orders across multiple sales channels? How quickly can you process orders from receipt to shipment? What verification steps ensure order accuracy? How do you prioritize orders during high-volume periods? What communication do customers receive throughout the order process? How do you handle special orders or customizations? What backup systems exist if primary order processing fails? How do you measure and improve order processing efficiency? 5.3 Shipping and Logistics. Which shipping carriers best meet your business needs? How do you determine the most cost-effective shipping methods? What packaging standards ensure products arrive safely? How do you handle international shipping requirements? What technologies help optimize route planning and delivery? How do you track shipments and provide tracking information to customers? What shipping insurance policies do you have in place? How do you handle shipping during peak seasons? What process exists for addressing lost or damaged shipments? How do you calculate and manage shipping costs in your pricing? 5.4 Returns and Exchanges. What is your formal returns and exchanges policy? How do you process returned items efficiently? What quality checks do you perform on returned merchandise? How do you reintegrate returnable items into inventory? What data do you collect about returns to identify patterns? How do you train staff to handle return situations? What options do you offer customers for returning products? How do you handle returns that require supplier involvement? What is your policy on restocking fees? How do you measure customer satisfaction with the returns process? 5.5 Supply Chain Optimization. How have you mapped your complete supply chain? What are the major bottlenecks in your current supply chain? How do you measure and improve lead times? What contingency plans exist for supply chain disruptions? How do you balance cost efficiency against resilience? What technology solutions improve supply chain visibility? How do you collaborate with partners on supply chain improvements? What sustainability initiatives have you implemented in your supply chain? How do you forecast and plan for materials and inventory needs? What key performance indicators measure supply chain effectiveness? We have discussed the following: warehouse setup and management, order processing systems, shipping and logistics, returns and exchanges, supply chain optimization. You've just completed Section 5, Operations Management. To complete your preparation, explore the other 9 sections: Business Foundations, Sales Strategy, Product Management, Distribution Channels, Marketing and Customer Experience, Technology and Tools, Financial Health, Scaling and Growth, Compliance and Risk. This video is in question format because operational systems differ from business to business. By asking these questions, you'll uncover the improvements that will make your operations more efficient.